Bigger, stronger, faster. Today's wildfires often leave little time to escape. Such intense fires are often preceded by hot, dry, and windy weather, otherwise known as fire weather. As a result, wildfires are consuming more acres than ever before, especially in places like California.
We're burning more than 5 times as much as we would on a 5-year average. So we're much more as far as acreage than we normally would be, which is interesting because the number of fires is about the same.
Scientists at Climate Central are not surprised by this.
Should a fire break out, the conditions are primed such that it would likely turn into a fire that would be a lot larger, hotter, and a lot harder to put out.
Caitlin Trudeau dove into 50 years of temperature, relative humidity, and wind speed data to put this aspect of climate change into perspective. The data says that fire weather is increasing at an alarming rate.
When you look at the Southwest, there are some places that are now seeing an additional 2 more months of fire weather conditions compared to the 70s.
Southeast Arizona, for instance, has an additional 57 fire weather days since 1973.
But we're really seeing increases across the entire West. We're also seeing increases in some parts of the East as well. Climate change not only increases these really strong, dangerous fires, but it also reduces our capacity to improve things by doing prescribed burns. So it makes it harder to find time to do that safely.
And while everyone cheers a drought-busting big winter snowpack, the wet winter weather creates a lot of new vegetation that will eventually dry out and become wildfire fuel.
All those fuels that were created by the annual grass crop begin to lay layer upon layer upon layer, so that they, no different than stacking wood for a campfire, it begins to burn more intensely.
As it gets hotter, it's going to get drier as well, so that means more fire weather days. And that's what we really have to expect in the future. If we don't do something, we're going to keep seeing more of these dangerous conditions